Yo, what's up? We back with another YMD Fireside. It's gonna be a little quick, little current events, little recap kind of thing. We
a quick little snippet.
Back. Facts. We got my boy Ron back with us, sharing his thoughts and his insights. I have a video coming out a little later on it with my own more in-depth personal thoughts too. So look out for that. That was definitely wild. 35% of me thinks it was staged.
Yeah, I mean, like, you think about it, like, they did kind of, well, I mean, that's the uncensored version. They did censor, like, what he was saying afterwards. I don't think it was that plan, but low-key, I mean, the actors, so it's like, yeah. Like, this could all be staged.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I was like...
Very much so, because...
I just want to throw that out there. I just want to throw that out there. Because
it could be staged, you know, like Will and Jada need people to turn into the next table talk, and it ain't been bumping like it used to since the entanglement stuff. So I don't know, like,
but it's not just that though, bro. It might be a long play, but it might also be like the deconstruction of Will Smith. Like, I feel like part of what I was saying in my last video was like that. I feel like Will's image kind of suffered from Jada's vulnerability. Like, and I personally feel like social media, like, because I feel like social media doesn't necessarily reward. Well, not just exacerbate it, but it doesn't reward male vulnerability. You know what I'm saying?
The internet kind of just seems to kind of at first exploit that sensitive topic when it comes to men and be like, oh, look at this man, he hurting right now, and then it comes to the deconstruction of like, oh well, like, how is his mindset? We have to stop making fun of people after we've already made fun of the dude going through a tough time, because like it's too late at that point too, you know, like it's like after we've already made memes and the memes have blown up and like and people have been laughing at it for a while, we're like, okay, now let's talk about this truthfully. Like, nah, bro, it's too late. Like, imagine like you just got done with it too, and then you got to see like for like 3 hours a barrage of people making fun of you. Of you, your dying moment, your most sad moment. You get people making fun of you. And so, like, for me personally, I think that slap was just him being like, keep her name out your fucking mouth. Not just to Chris. Everybody.
That was everybody. Like, he smacked the shit out of America. He smacked the shit out of America.
Stop with the memes. Stop with it. Literally, he tried to, basically. He's just like, I'm going to smack the shit out of this nigga at the Oscars. I was fucking tired and shit. And it's like, everybody took it, and you got men taking his side because we low key, like, we still want to get revenge for that too. Like, we still want somebody to take the L for him taking the L, because we're like, because when that Jada situation happened, everybody was just like, damn, not Will Smith. Like, damn,
nah, bro,
you know, like, we was hurting so much from that, and we never got closure for that. Like,
bro.
Like, yeah, man, like. Respect you.
For me though, bro. For me though, bro. I ain't take no fucking L for Will Smith.
Before you go into it, I think that like I didn't take that person out. Like, I was still mad. Like, well, what the fuck? But I think a lot of people are defending him because they still haven't got closure for that. And
they're projecting.
Keep Jada's name out your mouth, and it's like. Shut up!
No, bro.
It was a bad joke. Like
it was one bad joke.
Like.
No, but like for me, bro,
the reins.
I feel like Will is perfectly within his right to fucking be like, yo, fuck all y'all niggas. Like, I get it, but like, bro, like smacking the shit out of Chris Rock ain't making none of that shit go away, bro. Like for me, here's a couple things. For me, first of all, if it was The Rock's big facts, like if it was The Rock's big brolic ass, like. Niggas not slapping The Rock, bro. He would have been like, ha, 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 ha. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Right. Somebody said, like, oh, yeah, part of it was the fact that it was Chris Rock, too. Like it took a couple people, like, would you rather slap the shit out of Dwayne The Rock Johnson or Chris Rock? People like, yeah, I'm slapping shit at Chris Rock. Like in the choice, like, it's a little weak on his part,
bro.
Too. Like, you gonna slap shit at Chris Rock? Like, obviously he's not gonna fight
but
you.
But it's not it's not just that it's weak, though, bro. It's also that, like, bro, like, you know Chris Rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a colleague of yours. Y'all worked in the same spaces. Like, for the last like 30 fucking years, they've been some of the most famous black men in Hollywood, bro. Like, I'm not even like a idealized Hollywood ass nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck about all that shit. But like, to be one of the most successful black men in Hollywood is a feat and an accomplishment that I think both you and I, bro, like, if they given an opportunity to be like faces of Hollywood and shit like that, I for damn sure would consider it, my nigga. Like, I would think about it. Like, all the freaky shit, because you know Hollywood a freaky ass place. It's a weird, freaky, shiesty ass place, bro. Freaky, like, place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. You don't gotta be there to know. Like, they be on some shit out there, bro. So for me, it's like, damn, bro, you had to get Chris, bro. Y'all niggas was in the movie together, I think. What, they had to be in some movie together, right? What, Vagabonds? Was that what
it definitely takes.
What is that shit?
I think it was the one with like Eddie Murphy too in them or no? That was that was
that's Life, place, right? I don't even know, bro.
No, I was like,
I'm looking up which movie.
I'm like, yeah, please look it up because I all I know is like there was one movie where Will Smith played like he was like, I guess like going over this really rich white person's house, and like it was like one movie he like did that was like outside of like a lot of stuff he does, but I don't remember him doing a movie with Chris Rock. Like, I don't. I remember him, like, kind of, like, being in the same vein, like you just said, like, in the same...
He was on Fresh Prince, bro.
And they both been in the animated movies.
He was in a movie with that nigga.
Chris Rock was on Fresh Prince?
Yeah, like, early days, bro. But, like, him and Jada, though...
I thought D.L. Huey was on Fresh
series.
Prince. I remember him.
He was in the...
Oh, yeah. So it's going to be weird.
Like, because But Jada was in Madagascar with that nigga, so I know they did press together and shit. So there's a like, and they was in Hollywood, bro. Like, them niggas like be around each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. But to be I feel like,
but G.I. Joe, like the movie that he. Well, I'll let you. My bad.
Oh no, go ahead.
I'll let you go. My bad. That's on me. Well, G.I. Jane, the movie, the joke that like the movie that he used for the joke, I'm like, ain't nobody know what the fuck that movie was. Like, it's the first time I heard of that movie. Like, out of all the jokes you do, like that movie did, like it was literally just a bald woman. I looked it up. I was like, it's just a bald white woman as like the main lead, and like I guess that's like.
I thought it was because she was wearing green.
That was like a reference. Oh, you don't even know. It's about a movie, literally about like
no, I know
G.I. Jane. Like I guess like
I know the movie reference now. But I was like, she was bald and she was wearing green. So I was like, okay, yeah, G.I. Jane.
Yeah, that might have been. Yeah, that's
like all I was thinking. Like, yeah, right? Like, okay, so I don't know, like, and I'm not here to defend, like, because I want to talk about that in a different way, in a nuanced way, because I have opinions, obviously. The first thing I said was I got controversial opinions. But, like, nigga, like, I have hair loss, like, male pattern hair, like, that shit, and I know women who go through that shit too, bro. Like, I can't slap a nigga for, like, being mad, because I'm like, I had a kid who was talking shit to me about my hair. He was like, bro, you gotta shave that shit. And I wanted to smack the shit out this kid, bro. I did. Like, but I was like, bro, first of all, you're an adult, bro. You can't smack kids, bro. Like, you can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that, I just want to put that out there.
It definitely sets a bad precedent. Like, just because someone makes fun, he does not give you a license to slap the shit out of everybody. Like, but like, somebody did make a really good point though. Somebody made a really good point about like Jada, like, well, now Chris, because he made a movie about good hair, about black women and their hair.
Wasn't it fucked up though?
And so it's like, it was fucked up. Like, you can't have he talks about the seriousness of black women and their hair. So like, to go back there and be like, oh, G.I. Jane, like, you could at least made, I feel like you could, like, it's fucked up to think about like the hypothetical jokes you could have did. No, but like, I feel like he still would have slapped the shit out of him. Like, because you can't make fun of like the August shit. Like, you can't. He's in like a slap dilemma. Like, no matter what this nigga was gonna say, he was gonna get slapped.
A slap was coming. But you know he had an August joke in the chamber, bro. You know he had like 10 jokes that he was like, oh, bro, like his nigga. It was about to be a nigga moment. It's about to be a nigga moment. That's what it was about to be.
Somebody said like, if this is how you like in March, I can't even imagine how you would be like in August. That's like a joke, and I was like, damn, that would have been. They'd have to cut. That would have been that shit. Like,
no, because that would have been, and I think he knew that. I think it was like, bro, Will Smith was Russia in that moment, bro. Will Smith was Russian. Everybody was like, okay. Well, he was like, and I think he was like, okay, well, it's mutual show destruction. Like, I lose if I start going at you the way that I want to go at you type shit. So cause like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Like, niggas would be like, I'd have knocked him out. I was like, I don't even know if I would have been able to process that a nigga got up on stage and smacked shit out of me, like, in front of everybody. I'd have been like, what the fuck just happened? Like, but it depends, bro. Cause I really could see myself spazzing out, but like, I'm just like, what? Like, this nigga got up on stage. He was laughing, bro. He was like, like,
yeah, he was laughing, and then like you can see Jada like doing shit too. So like, this man is like, he's gotta be like whipped. Like, how does someone cheat on you and get on a table talk and talk about it, and then you slap Chris Rock in the Oscars for them after they've already did that stuff to you? Like, people are like, what in the world? Like, you gotta at least be like, I understand, like, oh, you gotta protect your girl at all costs, but you, like, still, there was so much to went into it, like we just said. You gotta just, like, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe it was just like a pride thing. Like,
I don't think so. Like,
I guess it protects his pride or whatever, but it's stupid.
My bad, bro. I don't think it fucking, like, is about, I don't think he cheated on. I don't think they cheated on each other, bro. This is my conspiracy gossip bag, so I'm sorry, I hate this shit, but it's the truth. It's like, in my opinion, so I feel like Jada and Will have been fucking other people throughout the years, bro, because it's fucking Hollywood, right? Yeah. But marriage is an institution to consolidate power, bro. Like, it's always what it's been, bro. Like, a legal institution, right? True. I'm not saying that you can't marry somebody out of love, but the initial rule, like the initial thing of marriage was, we're bringing these two asset families together. That's why you had to put a down payment on the shit. It's real patriarchal, but that's what marriage fucking started. Like, give me that cow. I need a dowry. Y'all paying for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like, make this worth my while, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That nigga like her, but what you gonna put up? And so anyway, I'm on rant. But like, I feel like in the course of that shit, bro, because they probably get bored. Open marriage, I don't give a fuck about that shit at all, bro. I think that's more human than people realize. But what fucking happened was, in this situation now, you got this shit where now Will can't, even if it's whether he's whipped, which it might be that, or it's just like, oh shit, I was the man, because Will Smith was the man for a long ass fucking time, and he not the man the same way no more. And so it's like, oh shit, I gotta spaz out on this motherfucker. Like, this either is staged, either is some crazy ass nut. This is my shot. This is that moment, or it's a combination of Jada got him on the, hey man, you on a short leash or some shit. This nigga was not acting right, bro. That nigga, like, so that's my thing with it. It's like, bro, and what's fucked up for me is the fact that, like you said, there are some niggas who are going to be like, yeah, bro, guess what you do for your... No, nigga, I'm not doing that, bro. Like, I will very happily come over. Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, like, I mean, that's part of it. Like, you gotta, like, there's a line where, like, what's it called? Like, you can't, if you cross that line, like, it's not necessarily going to, like, help you in the long run, because, like, you're just waiting. Like, if you cross that line once and, like, you get away with it once, there's going to be a Dwayne The Rock Johnson around the corner that's going to say some shit, and it's going to put you in the same exact position again. So, like, you setting himself up for failure at the long run, you know? You got away with this one, but you ain't going to get away with doing that all the time, you know?
Facts, bro. Nah, bro, that's treacherous. And, like, I also think, bro, for me, like, there's a couple things with how it impacts us as Black people, right? And in two different ways, right? The first thing for me is just the fact that niggas don't have this option to spaz out on motherfuckers without there being consequences that affect them, that affect the other person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, we not Will Smith, like, bro. Like,
this is like,
so
This is a playground situation. In real life, it's like niggas gun down for this shit. And it's like, bro, like around the corner too, like, bro, like.
No, bro, exactly. And so there's that, like, how we're perpetuating this idea that violence is somehow a cure-all to situations that aren't every day. I understand the place of violence and things like revolution and shit like that, bro. But like, nigga, like on a day-to-day level, I gotta get money, bro. And so, it's that. And also the impact that now has on other future black people. Because like I said, bro, I don't give a fuck about getting an Oscar. But guess what? If I get a fucking Oscar, I'm showing my ass and I'm building shit for niggas. Like, I'm taking what that accomplishment brings to me and passing it on to future generations and shit. That's just my thought on that. But then the last thing, bro.
And I want to add to that note, I want to add to that one thing you just said. Because that's key. That's key. Like, when you go to the instance of him slapping somebody, the speech that he had afterwards about love and like being like blessed and everything and being like, oh, like it's all about love or something like that. It takes so much away from that. You can't take that speech anymore. Like that speech no longer kind of holds weight. It's like, oh, it's all about love. You just slap the shit out of Chris Rock. Like what the fuck? Like
a nigga that you know, for years.
It's all love now. Like what? You know, it definitely is like. It's a mark on his speech, and like that Oscar too. You know, the Oscar's got some
zero weight. Nobody give a fuck about that nigga getting the best picture. We talking about this shit, bro. We wouldn't have even had a podcast damn near this week if it wasn't for Will Smith. So thank you, Will, because you got me up and at him for the day. But my other thing, because I want to keep it under 30, like. I just want to talk about this protect black women narrative. And this is where I get canceled. This is where I become the crusty, dusty podcast nigga. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. So I'm here for the smoke. It's cool. I understand. But this is not protecting
they're gonna
black
be roasting
women.
your headline after this.
Oh, bro.
Roast your headline after this.
Look at it. It's horrible.
Like, that's why you got alopecia, bro. Like, you know.
Look at that. Yeah, look at it.
I can't talk shit either, too. Like, I'm forming the shit and I'm like working it still. Like, it can make fun of both of our headlines at the end of the day because, like, what? That's like what we got. Like, we got to talk about how, like, why is that like the main thing that niggas just make fun of first? Like you could be LeBron fucking James and niggas gonna be like your hairline though. Like, there's always gonna be one person. And I guess like that's like the hotbed of being like black and like, and it fucking sucks, you know?
Oh, bro,
it fucking sucks how like you could be making billions of dollars and be like your hairline whacked up, nigga. You got $1 billion and you can't have a fucking shape up, nigga. Like it's crazy. Like,
but here's the thing,
it's
bro.
crazy.
The thing for me, if I'm getting a bag and I can fucking delete social media, bro, I'll have a few bad days. But nigga, I have a lot of great days. With this fucking bag. So right now, you know what I'm saying? LeBron said it 1 year, he was like, all y'all motherfuckers hate me, but look at me living my life. I'm happy. I get to do shit y'all never get to do, and y'all get to be mad. And no, that don't, like I said, that kid hurt my fucking feelings, but that kid, that job allowed me to do some work that allowed me to pay for the shit to do this work so that in a year from now, I could make a hella bread for the shit I do.
He's getting like 50 points a game now. So it's like, I think that speaks to like just being like amazing, even with all the shit you got, people gonna make fun of, just like going crazy. Like that's amazing too. Like ain't nobody talking shit. Like if you bring up that shit now when he's making 50 points a game, it's like, bro, like you hating on this nigga. Like obviously you hate. So it's like, yeah.
I mean, like
get your money up.
You can hate on the Lakers, but you can't hate on Bron, bro. You can hate on the Lakers. You can't hate on Bron, bro.
Yeah, 100%. You can hit him.
Bron that nigga. Like, yeah, bro. Fuck the Lakers. But Bron. But no, but I really want to talk about this, bro, because you know me, bro. I'm nuanced in my perspectives, bro. I'll be trying to, look at shit from all angles and shit. And so, for me, bro,
you got to.
I just feel like the narrative with this protect black women, bro, shit is really bothering me, bro. And here's the reason why it's bothering me, bro. Is because, bro, a lot of these women don't want niggas who are going to stand up for these I mean, they want that too. They want niggas who, like, hey, don't talk about my bitch or my woman. I'm sorry. See, look at that. Misogyny. Yeah. But, like, don't talk about my woman. Like, they want like somebody who gonna fight all kinds of stupid ass battles, right? And I'm not a nigga who gonna fight no stupid ass battle.
Yeah, I think people like, well, not people. I think a lot of women are definitely going to have like a sense of like, they want like their pride and everything, but like they definitely want somebody to defend their own pride, even sometimes when it doesn't make sense, or even when it's a little bit too much. Yeah, because like
facts.
The whole queen phenomenon, I guess, people are like, oh, they want to be regarded as a queen, and even if we have to chop off some heads, it's like, bro, wait a minute, wait, chop off some heads.
Yeah,
like,
wait, what?
Like, the same mentality is dangerous because, like it's a dangerous mentality to have that can, like, once you break that line, like, niggas die, and that's like a big part of like, just like, you got to understand, like, in like the Black collective, you got to like understand, like, it's just like, it's a danger zone that I think people can like generally need to avoid. Like, you just don't deal with that stuff. You gotta be able to have your own pride that's not gonna be affected by other people and joking on that stuff too, because that's empowerment to me, honestly, is being able to be like, I'm gonna be comfortable who I am, regardless of anybody makes any fucking jokes. And in my relationship too, like, I'm gonna be comfortable, like, he loves me, why the fuck you making fun of me? Like, you don't have to have somebody else do anything on your behalf in order for you to feel good about yourself, is what I'm trying to say, I guess.
And I understand and reckon facts. And I understand and recognize, sorry, sometimes the delay be fucking me up, so if I'm cutting you off, my bad. But sometimes, like, but I feel like with the whole regards to, I guess, I lost my train of thought. But no, I feel like as far as like is concerned with women trying to decipher like patriarchy and shit like that, like, I recognize that it's a really hard thing, like, especially as women, to navigate a world where there are certain beauty standards that affect your status in the world, right? But I also feel like the issue isn't like y'all want the end of patriarchy. The issue is that y'all want patriarchy to work in your favor. And like, I feel like we have to be honest and truthful with ourselves. Like, as men, we utilize patriarchy to our advantage when it serves us and suits us. Like, women do the same thing. Like, and I think it's, rather than giving everything the same buzzwords and like trying to like distinguish it, it really comes down to like the dynamics of power within human beings, right? And unfortunately, and fortunately, in some ways, we all gonna want to seek power in situations within one from what. I can't talk, but from one another and shit like that, because like it's part of being human. It's not the only part of being human, but it's part of our nature. And so, like, nah, bro, like, hey, man, like, if it's the right situation, yeah, maybe a nigga get smacked in the mouth, but like, I'm not gonna like allow my value to be defined through like the lens of somebody who thinks I should fight DeMarcus Cousins because he say some foul shit. I can check DeMarcus Cousins, but also recognize that an ass whipping is very quickly coming if I try to fight this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if that makes me less of a man, then I'm not the nigga that you want to fuck with, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like, there's you don't want to put yourself in situations that like that, like, just because it's like, you don't have no idea what the person's going to do afterwards either, too. You don't know if it's going to ruin the entire relationship, too. Like Chris Rock said, well, Diddy said it was so cool. I don't know why the hell Diddy was talking about their relationship. Like, oh, they cool now. Like, I need to hear that from Chris Rock. I don't need to hear this from you, Diddy. Like, Diddy's like, oh, they cool now. Nah, I need to hear this, like, this Chris Rock cool with this shit. Like, I mean, I feel like
Chris Rock,
saying
Chris
you're going to have like
bro.
He's gonna have like a 40-minute stand-up special or whatever. But
they're gonna sit down. They're gonna have a HBO Max sit down. Chris Rock and Will Smith clap back and the slap back.
HBO special or something.
Oh yeah,
people were saying that people are saying that Dave Chappelle was like, and if he was put in a situation, like he would have had like a whole like 20 minutes or whatever. I was like, I feel like that's a really good question to ask. Like, I was wondering, like, if Dave Chappelle hosted the Oscars, he's bigger than Chris. Excuse me.
That's what I'll say. Dave
smack the shit out of Dave.
He would not have.
I don't think he would have. I don't think either.
And if he did,
I don't think he would have.
Dave's like Chris is like on a high level. Dave is untouchable. Like I'm not even like the biggest Dave guy right now, but that nigga is untouchable. So that motherfucker is tearing them a new one. Like he is going crazy on the motherfuckers. I wish it was Dave Chappelle. It would have been historic. I mean, it would have been chaos. It would have been worse. But it would have been hilarious. Yeah. Like, but yeah, no, that was definitely a
he's like, I don't even fuck with like Dave Chappelle like that or anymore because of shit. Like, but like now, that I agree with you. That shit would not have flied, and he would have definitely kept going. Yeah. Wouldn't have even been a thought. Wouldn't have even been a thought. It would have just been a ha ha ha, and the same little eye roll. Last thing before we head out. My only thing is the time in which, like, what was Will Smith's thought process? Like, what really happened in those 18 seconds we didn't see? Because Jada wasn't even like, she wasn't even like mad. She just rolled her eyes and then nigga said, "Oh bet." That's why I'm like, bro, that had to be staged because there's no way. I'm just like, it was like. Or it was a delay or something. He was just like sitting there. He's just like, wait a minute. I love my wife. He's like,
wait a minute. I fucking love my wife.
Or he looked at her and was just like, wait a minute now. Tupac. He was just like, he got up.
The ghost of Tupac.
He got up.
Jada summoned the ghost of Tupac to take Will's body, and he just fucking like went like full 1993. Just started with fucking Compton. Just smacked the shit out of you. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He was trying to be man. That was his I want to be a gangster moment.
That was. Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, man. The fact that he decided to slap the shit out of a nigga is hysterical. But we about to peace out, bro. Yeah. Thank you for joining me today. It was a fun, stupid conversation that will probably get me canceled. I can't wait. Till next